Morena Te Whānau. Hello and welcome to Rosedale Sports Stadium in the North Harbour. You are watching the semi-final between Paniki Kilburnie and Roosters from North Harbour. This is the Softball New Zealand Open Men's Club Championship 2026. Joining me in the commentary box today is Robbie Easthope. And my name is Jackie Smith. Here we go, Robbie. We're into the semi-final. It's all on.
Yeah, well, hey, welcome to everyone here. Thank you, Jackie, for having me here today. This is the day that all 22 teams have been looking at here to get to this stage here. And this is going to be an exciting game, Jackie. I'm really looking forward to these two teams. Roosters, who just stay in the game. They just battle. And, of course, Paniki Kilburnie, heap of talent there. Lots of good players, but it's going to be an intriguing battle. Different styles of play, but semi-final time, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And here you can see at home, folks, it is 18 degrees, which is a nice temperature to get the game day started today.
Yeah, sure is. Oh, so right hard at it is the lead-off batter. Yeah, but it is a great day, Jackie. We've had some tough trying days during the week, but today we've woken up to brilliant sunshine.
Brilliant sunshine. And let's take a look at the team. Here we go, fielding. On the mound is Tiger Onishi, and he'll be pitching to Jaden Stratford catching. And at first base, Jerome Ramika. And at second base, Aaron Golan. Third, Tyrone Bartorello. And at shortstop, Kieran Bolger. In the outfield from left to right, we've got Markia. And we've got Cooper Nicola and Goffa finishing off in right field. And you'll see in the batter's box, let's look at Roosters. Leading off is Rushi Okawa, and number 2 will be Levi Wilson, followed by Iru Drag, and Jonathan Little will be coming in the 4th spot. Number 5, Cohen Bailey, followed by Curtis Tompkins in number 6. Number 7 will be Andrew McMillan, followed by Jaden Tapsell, and finishing us off is Joseph Hall, with the DR for Roosters being Polder Cooper Nicola. So here we go, we're getting started already, Robbie, with a full count.
Yeah, 3-2 count. Always a good at-bat when you go 3-2. No matter what happens on this pitch here, as a lead-off batter, that's what you want to do. You want to make them throw as many pitches as you can. So good start, and he gets a good, deep outfield hit. Going deep, but nice.
Not quite deep enough, but a good start, as you said, Robbie. Seeing lots of pitches, and so why is that good to be taking lots of pitches early in the game like this?
Because that's how a lead-off batter needs to operate. You know, he needs to be there, seeing all the pitches, making the opposition pitcher work harder, throw more pitches. Later on in the day, in the game, that becomes significant. So, a good at-bat there from the lead-off batter, Ruichi Okawa. So, great start.
Great start. They'll be happy with that. And coming in at number 2 is Levi Wilson.
Yeah, this team from the Roosters, you know, they'll be delighted that they're in this situation. But I've seen a lot of them this week, and they're just really committed. They play good basic softball, and they stick to the cause, and they hang around. Some of the opposition would say they hang around like a bad smell sort of thing, you know, but that's what they do, and they get there.
It's probably more like a good smell.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, it is. Not if you're the opposition, Jackie. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And that's a ball there. Here we see the count, 2-1, and again, good turn at bat here, seeing a few pitches. And hits that one into the dirt, taking that out.
So you're gonna want to see a good strategy game here between the both sides here. Obviously,
and hits that one into the dirt.
They're both feeling each other
out,
getting the groove of the game, trying to get a rhythm and momentum within their own game plan to try and really get that victory to get into and play the final.
Yeah, and you're talking about the strategy, like how important is it today, finals day, we see a little change-up thrown there, not quite meeting the zone, ball one. Are the coaches coming into finals day, Robbie?
Well, both coaches, I would say, would have a certain game plan. But we sort of look at Paniki Kilburney. They've stuck to the same type of theory game. Be patient, stay in there, stay in the fight and that, and in there. And then they really rely on some core hitters to get through at that pressure time. But also the other hitters are getting on base.
Yeah.
The Riley Marquez, what's his name, the first baseman there, Jerome Ramaki, they're the key.
Yes.
They're the key for them under pressure situations. Those guys are expected to bring them in.
And
Nice
getting that
pitch.
that corner. Now that's important for a pitcher too. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's
defensively
very,
to be able to get those corners.
And you're right there, Jackie. You know, the location and the rotation all have that same connection here. And as you can see, they set up there and he hit it right on the corner. Also getting to know what the plate umpire likes to call, and that'll have a big discussion within both teams' game plan. That the plate umpire, this is probably what he will give you, this is probably what he won't give you.
Yeah.
And then they'll be sussing that out and seeing if they can manufacture a game plan to get victory.
It's such a psychological game, isn't it?
It's great.
3-2. Here we go. Takes a swing and fouled off.
Good at bats here. Be patient. The pitcher, was it Kanita Aso, they call him Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger
Yes.
is a nickname. Coming from Japan. Obviously hasn't featured in the Japanese national team, but really, he throws the ball really hard, Jackie.
Yeah. And it's good for, how good is it to have these players here in our competition?
It's great. This is what we need. There you go.
And then gets
Comes
them
in.
on that outside pitch. They'll be happy with that start. Tiger will be. And Paniki Kilburney ending up scoreless for Roosters in the top of the first. The score is 0-0, and we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to Rosedale Ballpark. You are watching the semi-final between the Roosters and Paniki Kilburney. No score in the top of the first inning. And we have Roosters taking the field. Giving you the lineup. We have pitching Kenta Aso, catching Joseph Wall, and at first base Curtis Tompkins, at second Cohen Bailey, at third Jonathan Little, and at shortstop Rushi Okawa, and from left to right, left field Andrew McMillan, centre field Levi Wilson, and in right field Jaden Tapsell. Looking at the batting order for PK, will be leading off Jaden Stratford, and at 2, Riley Markia, and at 3, Jerome Ramika, and at 4, Te Kirika Kupanicola, and 5, Kieran Bolger, 6, Ashley Goffa, and 7, Tiger Onisha, and at 8, Tyrone Battarello, and at 9, Aaron Golan, and DR for Paniki Kilburney, Van Hillock. Leading off for PK is Jaden Stratford. So as you mentioned before at the top of the inning there in the first inning, Robbie, How important, again, is it going to be for PK to see some pitches, settle in?
Yep, very important. Jaden Stratford here has done a really good job all year for Paniki Kilburnie in that lead-off spot. And, you know, obviously he's stayed there all year, which suggests as a lead-off he's doing the right things for them. Normally, teams, if you're having a bit of a rough time at lead-off, they'll change it around. But as you can see there, Jaden Stratford there, he's under the cosh. He's got 2 strikes against him already.
Yeah,
so,
2 strikes.
So he's going to need to try and stick around here on these next few pitches.
It's a good start, though, by Inter. And just taking that wide on the outside there, could afford to do that. Already ahead.
Kanita Aso is, I've watched him play. He played against us in a crucial playoff game there, and he just very good rotation and variation. And there you see.
There you go. We'll be happy with that.
Yeah, just the right start for the Roosters pitcher, Kanita Aso, who gets a good lead-off batter out with a strikeout with a down inside pitch, but he got ahead on the count. He got ahead on the count early with a 2-0 count. You're ahead on the count, all pressure is on the batter.
On the batter.
When you're behind the count, all the pressure is on the offensive pitcher.
And again, as we talked about earlier, you know, how much of a psychological advantage that can be.
Yeah. And as you can see, Riley Mark here, one of the best batters going around in the game today. That pitch was low inside. He was disciplined enough to leave that one. But then Asa comes in with a variation outside down pitch and catches him looking. So good battle either way.
1-on-1's account. And again, good eye there on the inside.
2 inside pitches there, both balls. The one on the outside was called a strike in the zone. We're probably going to see that one
We're probably
there.
going to see it again. Let's see where he takes this pitch. There you go. And he sits
deep.
on that.
Just missed. Oh.
Fly ball to right field court.
Yeah, that was deep in the right field there. So as you can see, he went on that outside, but Riley Mark here was good enough to say, I bet you're going to come here. And actually took, for those that want to really look at the game, an outside pitch, that's where it should be going.
That's where it should be going.
To right
You're
field.
Right.
So great all-round pitching. Fantastic all-round batting. Just missed from getting that deep.
Yeah. And there you go, there's the replay. Went with that pitch on the outside, sat on it. It was certainly a good height there for him as well. And then bringing into bat, number 3 hitter, Jerome Ramaka. One of our top hitters in the game, Robbie.
One of the best, has done consistently, both him and both Jerome Ramaki and Riley Mark here, doing a lot of off-season play as well. But they come back and they're in fine form, getting a lot at bats. So, you know, don't need to do much training. They just keep that momentum going throughout they do for 12 months of the year. So you've got to admire their stamina for staying in there. 2 of the best batters going around.
Yeah. And you can see that Asa will be working really hard to keep it away from the middle of the zone.
Oh, that's a nice
Great cut.
pitch. Yeah. Good cut from the batter, but good location from the pitcher. And that beat a hard swinging Jerome Ramaki. But the ball dipped just as his swing was going through, and he beat the bat. Very nice pitch location.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah, we see just taking a little break there. The old undo the batting gloves and just reset yourself.
Yeah, a bit of gamesmanship, but all part of it.
Yeah. Ooh, and hits that ball hard. That swing, they really swing the bat hard and fast, right?
Jerome, technically, he really leans back on, it starts on
Yeah.
that back foot, but he gets his body motion going forward in line with his swing rate there, and he gets it through, and he has all his body leaning in to get that power.
Generating that power. Great stance, powerful stance. Ooh.
Good inside pitch, just misses the inside of the plate. Called ball inside. Nice pitch, just misses. Here's a 3-2 count on Jerome Ramaki. Oh, wow. That is a fantastic inside pitch. Catches the inside of the corner and catches Jerome Ramaki. Looking, Jackie, that's what good pitching, good rotation, good location.
They'll be happy with that start. The Roosters, both teams, no score. After the first completed innings, we'll be back shortly at the top of the second. Morena Te Whānau, welcome back to the semi-final on day 5. This is game number 89 between Piniki Kilburney and Roosters. Winner of this game will go through to the final today against Ramblers at 1 o'clock. No score at the top of the second. And we're leading off here with Jonathan Little, followed by Cohen Bailey and Curtis Tompkins.
Yes, Jonathan Little there, batting at number 4, so he must be informed batter there. Up against Tiger Nishi on the mound. That pitch is high wide out the zone, so yep, Roosters, they'll be happy with where they're at. They're really riding a wave of momentum from the results they've gotten throughout the tournament, and they're probably a surprise team to be in the semi-final spot, but good on them for taking that opportunity.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? In surprise, probably more by people watching.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't remember the last time they might have been in a semi-final, but it's fantastic, isn't it?
They've been slowly progressing throughout the last few years, and they've built a team around that. And there you see Johnny Little there. You know, he's up against one of the best pitchers, and at the moment I would say the Roosters batters are feeling comfortable with what they see and what they're doing there. A lot of other teams have been intimidated by the likes of Tiger Nishi, you know,
and probably Piniki Kilburney.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a history of being at this stage at national tournaments. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice play. Good sacrifice bunt. That is exactly 101 softball at its best, where Cohen Bailey comes in, they gives a sacrifice bunt, puts it down, makes the third baseman Bartarello really have to work for it, allows Jonathan Little to get that jump, and he gets to 2 on a technically well-worked play from Roosters.
Well executed. And again, to your point, Roosters are just doing all the basics and just doing them well, eh? But you mentioned that they... you know, for me, they look comfortable.
Yeah.
They look relaxed.
Yeah,
they're just going through what they have to do, just doing the routine, doing everything. They're keeping it simple.
Comfortable in the batter's box, going at good pitches, leaving the ones that are outside down or inside. Yeah, but then I give them the commentator's curse and he leaves one there. But
Leaves one. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was actually a very good pitch from Tiger Nisi. Hits the outside of the corner, always dipping away. Good strike in the zone. Well pitched.
0-1 on the hitter. Curtis Tompkins in the batter's box with a runner on second in scoring position.
Yeah, again, and Tiger Nishi tries, he's going on that outside down pitch, but that time there, Curtis Tompkins gets bat onto ball though.
And at this level, you really just don't see pitchers throwing the ball right in the zone, we call it, down the middle. You say
No,
down the
good
middle,
point, Jackie,
you're really not going to see that. But that also means not only the quality of your pitchers, but the quality of the hitters knowing they need to be looking at the corners.
That's exactly right, and a very good point. And as you can see there, just on that pitch, Tiger Nishi goes on the outside. He's potentially going on the outside, but the batter, who's that there? Sorry, Curtis Tompkins.
Tompkins, yes.
Really knowing that he's wanting that outside corner, throwing his hands at it, just getting bat on the ball to say, I'm on to you. Throw me something else and I've got it. But good battle here. Nice battle.
Count 0-2. And there's that outside pitch again, just missing it that time.
So that one there, you're right, Jackie, an outside pitch, but a variation rise as opposed to the down dipper. And there he had outside rise to try and get him going there.
This will be an interesting pitch. He'll be looking to come back, I would imagine, Robbie.
He would be. He needs to.
Yep.
Now there is your stock pitch 101 for the any pitcher. There is the down fast pitch that drops right on the zone of the plate. Perfectly executed by Tiger Nishi there. Catches Curtis Tompkins looking at that pitch.
Being very patient. Good turn it back here. There you go.
Oh,
and
yes, there it goes, going deep. Oh, okay, but
runner
again,
at two will tag up.
Very good turn at bat from Curtis Tompkins. Only just missed. He hit that ball deep. Obviously if you want to say hit first, but then have a look at this. He gets just under it here. That was really solid hitting, but just missing for full strength to get past the left fielder. But advances the runner to 3.
Advances the runner. And that's, again, what all you need to do. Move your runner around. Give yourself an opportunity.
Yep.
So, 2 down. And coming up to bat is number 23, Andrew McMillan.
So here is Andrew. He'll be wanting to really concentrate, get a solid hit here. Comes in, but Tiger Nishi there on his first pitch there. Comes right in the middle actually, but on a fast pitch. And I suppose batting 101, you need to be, let's have a view of the first pitch. You can surprise pitchers at time by going hard at it. But he good on him, he left it there. Oh, nice pitch from Anisi. Down, low, dipper, drop on the strike zone. So, Andrew McMillan is really up against it here. 2-strike count. He's going to have to battle away for us here, Jackie.
Yeah, anything close, I would imagine he'll be having a go at it. Nice eye there.
Yeah, that pitch was down low, well outside the zone, and he leaves it there. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still, the advantage here is still with the pitcher, Tiger Anisi, but you've got to just hang in there and get the one you want.
Oh, little
wow.
off pace. Nice pitch there.
That was fantastic change up there, and it really caught Curtis Tompkins. So they get out of that innings, and they had skill in nil.
You see that on the replay there, ladies and gentlemen, just getting caught out on that change up. But at the end of top of the second innings, there is still no score. We'll see you shortly for the bottom of the second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the bottom of the second. And leading off for PK is Cooper Nicola, followed by Bolger and Goffa.
Tarika Cooper Nicola has been with the Peninsula Burnie side for about 3 or 4 years now. Very good player, on the edge of selection for Black Sox as well. So the Peninsula Burnie lineup is full of talented international players as well.
Full of talent, yeah. Young talent, good young talent too. Robbie, as you mentioned, Cooper Nicola. Young player, and it's interesting, isn't it, though? It actually feels like he's been around forever already. But it's good to see this good talent coming through our game.
Yeah, these next, 3 or 4 batters for them is, good young players, good fundamentals, exciting players to watch too.
Oh, and just taking a swing at that.
Wow.
Won't be happy with that. Turn it bad, I don't think so.
No.
Robbie was a little bit anxious.
He'll be a bit disappointed in that. He's better than that. But you've got to really hand it to Kanita Aso on the mound for the Roosters. Good rotation, good location, beats the bat.
Well, it seems to be at the moment definitely looking like he's in control, both pitches are. I think it's going to be certainly a battle of the pitches. Yeah. But mixing it up, which I would imagine will be a tactic against a team such as PK, yeah?
Yep, that's every pitcher's dream is to mix it up, but how accurate can you be on that? And he's very accurate at the moment. Look at that.
Change up.
Wow.
And we've seen both pitchers now throw a couple of change-ups. They're coming into the second inning, and then now, again, they're introducing that because they're probably feeling that we're going to need to upset that timing, not let each other get into a rhythm.
Yeah, and you're right there, Jackie, and Kieran Bolter's really up against that. And there you go. He was put under so much pressure there from the previous pitches. Let that one go thinking he's going to try and go on the inside ball, but he goes straight in the zone with that pitch and catches him looking. Good pitching all around. Good from the pitcher, Kanita Aso from the Roosters club. Korean, I think he is he? Maybe not. Could be wrong. Japanese. Kenta Aso.
Ooh, gives him that strike.
Yes, you're right there, Jackie. The batter, Ashley Grofford, thought he was hard done by there, that pitch was well outside of the pitching strike zone, and just queried that with the umpire. But he said, it was close, but it was right there, he thought. Pitch is wide outside the zone that time, so first pitch was inside, then he went outside there to try and clip the corner there. The batter there,
Ashley Goffa.
Wise enough, he's got a good even 1-1 count.
1-1 count. Be looking closely at this next pitch, that's for sure. Oh, he's getting that.
Inside, yeah.
So the umpires on home plate, that is David Fortin, is giving the pitches
but
that location.
He's setting it. This is how I'm calling the game. It's up to the batters to adjust to that, even though they might not feel that that's their right pitch. So long as he keeps within that.
There's that change up again, and he gets onto that.
Fantastic. That's what we need.
And turns that into a double.
Yeah, so that was good. He really got on top of that. Kinta Onash, here we go here. He hits it hard out to the centre field. But on that pitch location, he just let it hang in there too long. But Goffa was good enough to get full bat on it and send it out for a 2-base hit.
Yeah. And I think the difference, though, too, if we play that back or not, to your point, Robbie, it just looked like it sat too much in the zone,
yeah.
And I talked about that earlier, and there you go. You can't afford to be putting anything right in that zone. But great hitting, sat back, as you see, kept the hands back, and then drove it out. PK will be happy with that. So in the batter's box.
Nishi. Oh, here we go on a loose pitch. But is he down? Oh, that should have been taken. I'm sure John O'Little thought he could have done better with that. Just snapped at that a bit. That was the catcher there really got back quickly and threw it there. It was an accurate throw, and if you look at it here he's running in thinking he's strolling in, then realises he has to dip. Look at that. Just snatches that out a bit. He'll be disappointed, Jono, but hey, plenty of time to get that back. That, in my view, should have been an out, but hey, that's what pressure does to you.
That's what pressure does. So back in the batter's box after just a little break there by Onishi.
So Tiger Onishi is the pitcher for Paniki Albany. They do that unusual thing of naming him as a designated player. But as you know, the designated player can field, hit, can stay in the dugout if so long as he's involved in the game, stays in that number 7 batting lineup. That's his role. They choose to do that. Have him as a designated player and register Josh Merritt if he has to come in. That's all he can do there.
Right.
So different. Normally 99% it's the other way round.
Three and 0 on the hitter. Paniki with a runner at third. And getting that corner. That's a good corner to get.
Great corner to get on a 3-0 count. You had to be really accurate. Could have been tempted to throw it right there, try and beat the bat. He went on the corner and got the call. Still advantage with the hitter here. Two outside pitches. Hits the corner, called strike. Great pitching from the pitcher there.
And looked like a little bit harder, right? Just changing the pace up slightly, it looked like, Robbie.
That's it, Jackie. Yeah, good call there. Changing the variation of the pitch, but going on the same location.
There we go. And ground ball hit to first, which will be the third out there.
Yep, so Paniki Albany had a good advantage there, but some good, accurate pitching and defensive play. Well done to the Roosters side.
Morena Stefano, and welcome back to the 2026 Softball New Zealand Open Men's Club Championship. We are in the semi-final here on Diamond 1 at Rosedale Ballpark at North Harbour. In the batter's box is Jaden Tapsell. Following Jaden will be Joseph Hall, and then we're back to the top of the order, the Roosters, with Okawa hitting at number 1. We are at the top of the third inning, Robbie, and we've seen a little bit of action, a couple of runners left on base, 4-1 for Roosters, and then we saw in the last inning there, Paniki were able to get a runner on base, but both teams unable to score, and there we see a strikeout.
Yeah, Ruji Okawa there, he was aggressive right from the word go in his bat there. He really wanted to try and get one over on the pitcher there, Tiger Nishi, but accuracy and movement, rotation, variation beat the bat there.
on the outside gets that strike. Both teams, I think, have been pretty consistent in realising, you've talked about it a few times, ensuring they adjust to the umpire's zone. There we go again on the outside, changing up the pace, but just missing it, not quite. Again to the umpire's zone, you've got to adjust. So 1-1 is the count on Hall.
Yep, and look, Tiger Anishi now is just starting. Everyone's expecting him to be that fireball type pitcher that really goes hard and beats them with pace. Last innings and this innings here, you've noticed him vary it around a bit.
And gets that strikeout.
Normally
for the
he's
second out.
He's a confident pitcher that really likes to go with pace. You've just seen here, he's taking the pace off it and relying on his movement.
Here we go. Just caught swinging there.
Yeah, down, low, fast pitch on the zone.
Woo! And hit that ball hard, foul.
Yeah, this is Riki Okawa here. He's normally very good. He's a good lead-off batter. Goes at good pitches, as you just see there. Ideally, an excellent lead-off batter.
Yes.
That knows his strike zone, knows what that is, stays to that, and
yes,
gets the count.
At his second turn at bat in the first inning, we talked about it, and you mentioned went deep in the count, did the job of a lead-off hitter, and had a fly ball to centre field.
Yes, we talked about that, how good that was, because that's a confidence boost for the team. Their lead-off batter went to a 3-2 count and then hit it deep, just missed it from being a safe hit. So everyone gets their boost in confidence from the lead-off batter there.
Oh, there we go, and we see him hitting that ball hard again.
Yes, and you see that, and I hope I don't put the commentator's curse on him here, but he's doing really well, actually getting a lot of good bat onto ball at the pitches so far. But Tiger Anishi will probably be saying, rightio, I've got to come up with something special here. This will be a 1-ball, 2-strike count now. He's still ahead of the count. Mm-hmm. So Tiger Anishi comes in with a change-up, there. And that really keeps the pressure on Riki Okawa, the batter. But
going high in the zone then, though, Robbie, it looked like.
Very high,
which they haven't done for a while so far in the game.
But that pitch was off speed,
and
that's what tempted the batter there.
Whoa! And hitting that hard, foul.
Wow!
And going over the fence, but it's foul.
That look, just foul down the left field side. And I'm sure the Panico Boonies were a bit worried about it. He really got all of that. And as you can see, the left fielder was tracking back. And there's that yellow post that just goes on the wrong side for a foul ball.
Wrong side of it.
But the count still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this is a good little battle here. Advantage the pitcher. He'll probably try and throw off here just to try and tempt him. But you never know. Is he going to go in the zone and try and beat him?
Here we go. Oh, and got that. The umpire gave him that.
That pitch must have clipped the inside of the corner there. It's called strike because it looked inside from the batter's reaction. As you can see, here's the replay there. Comes in. Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh, it did look tight.
Yeah, it looked tight. It could have been a 50-50 call, but called strike in the zone for a strikeout.
Bottom of the third, we will be back at the top of the third and still no score in the semi-final.
Being a Manawatu local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Arohanui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the bottom of the third in semi-final here at Rosedale Ballpark on Diamond 1. In the batter's box is Tyrone Bartarello.
Yes, Tyrone Bartarello plays his softball down in the Canterbury region. Recently retired from international play and domestic provincial play, but still plays club level at some stage down in Pepanui.
And hits that up the middle, comes up with a hit to lead off PK in the bottom of the third inning, which I'll be happy with.
That's great. That's a great lead-off bat from Tyrone Bartarello, doing a job there for the Piniki-Kilburn, getting himself on. So a big advantage here. He gets that pitch, just leans back onto it, just pushes it through the zone, right up the middle there. Great disciplined batting, good lead-off batting.
And in the batter's box is Aaron Gollan. This is the number 9 hitter, and then we'll go back to the top of the order for PK. Here we see him facing up there, as Rooster did in the first inning when they got a runner on base. They've been looking to do routine here, just move the runner around. So facing up there, what is he doing there? This is playing a bit of a short game with the bunt there.
Yeah, Aaron Gollan is known for his short game plays. Very good slapping, bunting, putting the bunt down. He's very quick. A lot of opposition. They know what he's going to do. They know how he's going to play, but he's still very hard to defend against. One of the best young players going around our softball scene. Very good at their getting ball on contact, hard out. A hard out to get. Ideally, the best situation for him is he's got a runner on base for him to do what he does best.
Yeah, move
the ball.
Move the ball. And an advantage here for a slapper, you see him hitting down on the ball then. This diamond is quite hard.
Yeah.
So they're getting that high bounce too.
Oh, they wanted that pitch. They felt that outside pitch was in the zone. The umpire said no.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Aaron Gollan.
And then did he go? No. No, umpire checking that. Roosters asking the umpire to check that with the third base umpire, which is Alan Walsh. Says no, he is safe.
Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Good pitch here to get a bat on the ball. No, outside wide, so Aaron Gollan gets the advantage of that 3-2 count.
This is a very good turn at bat, I would say, Robbie. And look, we see that he's got speed. They've also put in a runner, their DR. Should be their DR.
Good opportunity here. Here we go. Oh, wins the battle. Pitcher wins the battle. Takes out Aaron Gollan, who 9 times out of 10 would move that ball.
Move the ball.
So good pitching from the pitcher there. Kenta Aso on the mound for the Roosters.
And we're back to the top of the order for PK with Jaden Stratford in the batter's box. Still with their runner at first. Unable to move their runner. And interesting, Robbie, that we haven't seen Thomas Markier, coach from Piniki-Kilburn, send his runner down to second.
He's been very patient at the moment.
Very patient.
I think he was backing Aaron Gollan to put that ball in play and get him over there, but the pitcher had other words. And as you can see, they're now struggling here to just even do the basics right. And Thomas will be getting a bit, just seeing whether we just risk the steal here, because we're on a 2-strike count. So again, great pitching from Ruji Okawa. What's his name? Kenta Aso.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, give him the commentator's curse. I blame you for that, Jackie.
Isn't that always the way? Just as we say something and then that happens, there you go. But look, they'll be happy with that. That's
So that's where they wanted that base runner to be at this turn at bat. Look who's coming up, Riley Mark here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Jaden Trafford can get good bat on the ball and move him to 3, at least, or get that run in. They're in scoring position now. Pitch is wide outside the zone, called ball.
And where would they be wanting him to hit the ball if he was going to hit the ball?
Oh, I think solid, just in between the outfields, because the speed of the base runner will get him home.
Ooh.
Oh, he'll be check swing. It hits the barrel of the bat. And wonder what that'll be called. I would imagine it's a strike.
Yep, 2-2. So Stratford in the batter's box for Paniki Kilburney. We're at the bottom of the third inning. Paniki with a runner on at 2. And 1 down.
Time.
Jaden Stratford here, the lead-off batter for Paniki Kilburney, up against the pitching of Kenta Aso. Good battle here. We have runner on 2. Great opportunity for Paniki Kilburney to get the first run of the game. Pitch wide outside the zone and high probably.
And high, yes, it looked like. And once again, we haven't seen much of that, but count on Stratford is 3-2. Going deep in the count. I'd imagine be looking at anything that might be close. Oh, and good turn at bat there, Robbie.
Good turn at bat.
Another
from
runner on
Jaden
base.
Stratford. Right, yeah, you see Paniki Kilburney really putting the squeeze on here with some good disciplined batting. With 1 down, brings into the batter box Jerome Ramaki. And they're just having a bit of a chat here how they're going to play this. I imagine what they'll be talking about is we don't want to hit into a double play here. So let's make sure. Do we look at just manufacturing here, moving them around? I would say no. They'll want to give Riley Mark here the license to free hit and to swing. And obviously Thomas Mark here be wanting to
Morena whānau, and you will see here that our flags, our New Zealand flag, is at half-mast in honour of Ronnie, for her recently passed away husband. Ngā mihi nui.
Riley Mark here in the batter's box now. Runners on 1 and 2, 1 out. This is going to be an interesting battle here, Jackie. Oh, he goes hard at that and gets the curse of that.
Yes, that'll be hurting. Don't rub it. They say, don't rub it.
That's
Or do
why
they say rub it?
A lot of the batters now, they wear that ankle protection.
Yes.
Because they're sick of getting so many bruises around there. But look at this. Hits him right in there.
Straight down into the
down.
foot. Oof. Yeah. See Joseph Hall just standing there going, come on, mate. Up you get.
Nice. Yeah, good on you. So they're still battling hard here.
Oh.
Caught strike in the zone.
Yes.
So
You hear the sound of that ball hitting the glove.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kenta Aso really comes in with a hard, fast pitch. Gets the outside of the plate. Catches Riley Mark here looking at that pitch.
Oh, there you
Marky
go.
hits
There
it
we
to
see that
shortstop.
ground
There, they're
ball.
going
Do
for
we
that
see a double?
Yes!
Yeah! Gets them out of the inning. Great job there, Robbie.
No, just what we looked about that with
You
loaded
mentioned it.
bases, you can always be prepared for the double play. And that Riley Marquez just got squeezed inside here, and he allowed the pace of that ball straight to the shortstop, who onto two and then onto one for the double play.
Beautiful double play, and that's what we like to see in the game of softball.
Great play from the shortstop, second base there for Roosters to get them out of a dangerous position.
Still no score, and we're going into the top of the fourth inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you shortly. And welcome back. We are at the top of the fourth inning. First hitter up, Levi Wilson puts the ball down and taken out.
Yeah, Levi Wilson there, always bats number two, and you can see the reason why. Good bunter. He was looking to try and get that ball in between the gap. Tyrone Bartarella, the third base, in quickly on that technically good bunt and just throws it over to retire the batter, Levi Wilson.
And Wilson not sticking around for long, though. The ball was there, so thought, oh, well, I'll just have a go at it.
Yeah, he was obviously...
Get in early.
Looking to bank that he'd get a first strike, so looking to try and put that ball in play and get on safe.
Mm-hmm. In the batter's box, we have Edu Drag is the DP.
Edu Drag there has been around a few years now and used to do a bit of pitching, but, he's a good hitter. Pitches wide, inside of the zone, called ball.
Being patient in the batter's box. So this is that designated player again you talked about earlier.
Yeah. So the designated player is, as long as he bats in the same position, he can play any part of the defensive field. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference between what they call a designated player, and in the old days we used to have designated hitter.
Yes.
All you could do is hit, yeah. Counters 2 balls, 2 strikes on Edu Drag.
Oh, and sits on that change-up, drives it to second baseman, and Aaron Golan comes up with that out. Two out for Paniki Kilburnie. And this is good for the pitcher. Again, we're going into the top of the fourth inning, Robbie. Hopefully getting out of this inning quickly.
Yeah, well, quickly, but getting
Less
out
pitches,
of the innings, is more important without scoring. I just feel that these two teams, you're getting into that middle part of the game now. They've gone up. Whoever scores a run to go ahead, a lot of pressure goes on the team to then come back.
Yes.
But a lot of confidence goes into that team that scores that first run as well.
And in the batter's box is Jonathan Little. Shirt number 22. Count is 1-1.
Johnny Little played for the New Zealand Junior Black Sox in Palmerston North, 4 or 5 years ago now. Was their captain, now residing up here in the North Shore. Good Hutt Valley boy, Jackie.
Good Hutt Valley boy, eh? They eventually all come up to the north, though, Robbie.
Good point, good point.
Oh, letting that go on the inside there. So 2-2 on the hitter.
Yeah, there you see what we call jamming up the hitter there. Inside pitch, looks coming inside, then comes back to just clip the inside of the plate. Johnny Little there.
See his face?
Yeah.
I think he knew it was there for him.
Yes.
And he let it go.
He did, and he was there. But just on that, then the next pitch is coming the same area, but of not down, but up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That tempts Johnny there, the batter, Johnny Little.
Oh, and there's that change of pace, getting him. Oh, Nisha will be happy with that.
Yeah, he would, Tiger Anishi. That was very nicely executed, wasn't
Very
it?
nicely executed. What do they say? 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
It's a good inning. PK will be happy because they'll be wanting to get back into the batter's box. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the top of the fourth. We'll see you shortly for bottom of the fourth. Kia ora te whānau, welcome back. You are watching the 2026 Auckland New Zealand Open Men's Club Championship. This is the semi-final on Diamond 1 at Rosedale Softball Park between Roosters and Paniki Kobuni. In the batter's box is Jerome Ramaki. Here we go, second turn it back.
Yeah, Jerome Ramke,
Jerome?
yeah, he'll be really wanting. It's unusual for him to go any game without at least one hit of significant proportion, 1 to 2, maybe even 3. Good hitter right here.
Woo! Takes a big cut.
And Jerome Ramaki goes hard at that pitch. Really, he had nothing but automatic home run on that, Jackie.
Yeah. Written all over it. And the count is 1-1. Oh, and again.
Oh, beats him 2 times in a row. Wow.
And this is great to see, though, isn't it, Robbie?
Yeah.
Like the battle between the pitcher and respectfully the hitter, and then the hitter to the pitcher. That they're going at each other.
The duel
right?
between
duel.
here. This is what we call the best duels in that softball. Pitcher versus batter. And, oh, wow, look.
Gets him.
Arso. He's got rid of 2 of the best batters that we see in the world of the game.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Riley Markey, and then now we just seen him really, with some good variation rotation, beat the bat of one of the best, Jerome Ramaki, to strike him out. Brings into the batter's box Tarika Kupa-Nicola, the centre fielder. Wow, Kenta Aso really on top of his game.
Great spot on the outside there to get ahead of the hitter. 1 strike. Not
an easy task to, keep a powerful Paniki Gilbani batting lineup at the score, let alone the hits as well. So he's all on top of it at the moment. Between him, the Kenta Aso and Joseph Hall doing the catching, they're right in sync with their game plan.
And the game plan would be important for both teams at this stage in a tournament, right?
Yeah, oh, exactly. You're right there, Jackie. Game plan anytime, particularly when you've... So obviously they've done their homework on the Paniki Gilbani team, but to actually execute it to that exact pitch rotation, well, that's another thing said. And up till now, Kenta Aso has done everything right. And there you go. He's got such good variation and he strikes out these batters all in their main part of their order. So, you know, Riley Mark here, Jerome Ramaki, Tarika Cooper Nicola, they're very hard, the good batters. You know, the bouquets are flowing for Kenta Aso on the mound for Roosters.
And coming into the batter's box is Kieran Bolger.
Comes in with a fast pitch, drop down the zone, called strike in the zone. Kieran Bolger, he'll want us to try and get something moving here. Even psychologically get a hit or get a bat on ball.
Yeah, and to your point, it's like putting bat to ball and just applying some pressure on the field. At the moment, PK they've had a couple of runners left on base, but they're not been able to really apply that pressure to Roosters.
No.
And Roosters, although when they had, came up with that beautiful double play,
They
right?
did, yeah. That was the only opportunity they had, and Roosters executed the defence perfectly, but you have to say mentally, there you go.
Ooh, getting that pitch. He's not happy about that.
Not happy. He looked inside,
Bolger's
but
not happy.
Yeah, that was called at the zone there, and it's out.
Well,
wow.
The umpire's been pretty consistent, though, with some of those calls that he's made, whether they like it or not.
He's kept his zone.
He's kept that zone.
He kept it in there. And look, psychologically, the advantage would have to be on Roosters, that they've really managed to keep the Paniki Gilbani team at bay, particularly the pitching of Kenta Aso. You know, he has been really dominant on a very high-strength batting lineup.
Awesome. So after 4 completed innings, ladies and gentlemen, still no score. We will see you shortly at the top of the 5th.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like Jody said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
Mai hoka mai, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Rosedale Ballpark, Diamond 1, and this is a semi-final between Paniki Gilbani and Roosters. There is a no score. We are at the top of the 5th, and the batter's box is Cohen Bailey.
Well, Cohen Bailey, he'll be wanting to do that lead-off job for the Roosters. I feel they psychologically have the advantage with their pitching. Oh, there you go.
There we go. That's how we want to start this inning, with a little bit of action. I was just talking about that when we were off here to you, Robbie. There needs to be something going on here. Talking about, I mentioned, what will the coaches be saying to their teams right now?
Well, I think for the Roosters, the coaching staff will be saying, hey, we're in a good position here. We've got a lot of good rhythm. We're dominating them. They'll be putting under pressure. Now let's get moving on our offensive end. Cohen Bailey comes up, sends it to centre field.
Here we go, looking to move the runner. Curtis Tompkins.
Whereas for the Piniki-Kilburn coach, Coach Mark, he'll be saying, "Come on, boys, we're still in this game.
Yeah.
We just got to get our better concentration in the batter's box, and maybe they might even change their game plan to go to a short game, even to just try and do something up against the pitching of Cantarasa."
Do we see that pitch out of the zone? 1-1. 1-1 is the count, so we've got the runner at first. Roosters will be looking to get that runner down to second.
Yep, and Curtis Tompkins in the batter's box looking to shape that bunt. Oh, wow.
It really
Tiger
is a
Anishi.
battle of the pitches, isn't it, at the moment?
So on that
I mean,
one,
they're keeping them in the game, aren't they? Both
exactly,
teams.
they are both. You're right there, Jackie. And on that one, Curtis Thompson shapes the bunt, so he's saying, "This is what I want to do." Cantarasa, Anishi says,
Anishi.
"All right, I'm going to throw you this pitch that'll dip just below the bat," and it does. You know.
There we go. There we see it
short.
again.
There's
and
trouble.
gets on it. It's in the hole.
Fantastic batting from Curtis Tompkins there. He just shortened up and punched it out into between the right fielder and the centre fielder. Wow, good batting from these last two batters there for Cohen Bailey. Started with a lead-off hit, and then along comes Curtis Tompkins trying to get the ball down. Look at this. He just pushes it out, and it's safe between the right fielder and the centre fielder, right into that position where that push hit would go. Oh, all pressure on now. Piniki-Kilburn, and they have a timeout to say, "Hey, we need to have a chat here." Again, they'll be looking at how they want to set their defensive here, but I bet you they'll be looking at a double play here. And that's, the thinking psychologically now. When it's loaded bases, how can we set our field? Not just going for one out, they want that for sure, but they'll be also thinking double play here.
Yeah, be nice to get a double play, wouldn't it? So to get a double play, what type of pitch will you need to pitch to the batter?
Well, I'd say they're going to be setting, if we have a look at that.
Here we
on
go,
the inside.
and
Oh, that
caught.
is fantastic. Wow, Tiger Anishi, he says, I'm not just a pitcher, I can field as well. That is, look at the ground he makes here. Oh, if I was Tyrone Bartarella, the third baseman, I'd be going, "Oh, that should have been me." But
he
here it
was, though.
goes.
The
Yeah.
momentum coming forward, we'll see that.
Look at this, Tiger Anishi, who just pitched that. He comes forward and just takes the catch. Oh, wow. Makes the fielding look easy.
Yeah. And I think, though, to your point, Bartarello stayed back, so almost a set. Oh, here we go, and no one at three.
Yeah.
Taking
you're
me out
right.
at first.
Good point, Jackie.
Right,
yeah.
he stayed back,
Yeah.
so there was looked like a discussion around where the pitch was going to go, who was actually going to field it if there was a bunt play. That's what it looked like.
You're right, exactly right, 100%. They'd obviously set their third baseman to go back. If there's any bunts, first base, and that's that.
Well, they had a conversation, said, "Mate, you got to get in there. Anything that's going down, you got it."
And he did. Wow. Well executed play, just missed for offensive wise. You've seen a change here that the Roosters are just trying to manufacture a run. I think both teams understand there's not going to be much in this.
Top of the fifth, Roosters with runners on first and second.
Ideal opportunity here. Wow.
Gets him on the outside.
Gets
Tapsell.
Jaden Tapsell swinging and beats the bat. So there you saw the Roosters saying, "We don't want to hit into a double play here, so we're going to go for that short game."
Yeah, they were
to
trying
take
to
that
just
double play out and
move the
moving,
ball.
trying to manufacture something. But now we got two down here, runners on 1 and 2 here. They're probably going to have to go for this hit here.
Joseph Hall in the batter's box. Low pitch. Oh! He came from nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah.
Colin, he got there. Beautiful throw down to second, just keeping those runners honest on base, not letting them take a big lead. Count 1-0.
Joseph Hall in the batter's box here. Need to get a hit. A single hit should score a run. Oh, really going hard at that pitch here, but just getting his head up in the air a bit and allows the pitcher, Tiger Anishi, to beat the bat.
Yeah, Anishi just looks pretty relaxed, really. Very focused, as you can see. Just important hitting location. There we go. We see that there.
Yeah, he's. You're right there, Jackie. He's a calm character, isn't he? He just nothing phases him. He just keeps that same look, that same approach, but then just fires one in at 110 miles an hour probably. Comes in with a different location here, as both pitchers.
Both pitchers,
have
yes,
been doing
we've seen
a
that.
Very good job.
We've seen that this morning, that's for sure. Joseph Hall in the batter's box. Count 2-1. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Roosters with runners on first and second. Gets him on the outside for that strikeout.
Well, that early pressure from the Roosters to get their first 2 runners on, but Tiger Anishi and here we go here. Tiger Anishi comes in and really smokes it by the batter there, Joseph Hall, who beats. So Anishi beats that bat, strikes him out to retire the Roosters side. It's still a 0-0 ball game.
0-0 ball game at the bottom of the 5th. This is getting exciting. I feel like it.
Look, it's a good, purist softball type game, isn't it? Where you can see tactically, this is how they're both approaching it. Similar tactics, just at times both teams have had the opportunity, just failing to execute.
Yeah, and we'll see you shortly at the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the semi-final game between Roosters and Paniki Gorbuni. We are at the bottom of the 5th inning and there is no score in the batter's box. We have Ashley Goffer and waiting on deck is Tiger Anishi.
Well, so far nobody's been able to get the better of the pitching duos for both teams. They've been dominant, but they've had their moments throughout the innings here, throughout the game. So let's...
Both teams have, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've had runners on base. Not every inning, but they've certainly had some of those opportunities. Robbie, what's Thomas Markia saying to his hitters coming into the bottom of the 5th? What's he expecting from them?
A bit more concentration on the strike zone and the balls and strikes, you know. Perhaps and just getting in there and putting the count for them, you know, like a 3-1 count or a 3-0 count, but going at the right pitches, you know. I think for them they'll be a bit disappointed at the number of strikeouts that the Roosters pitcher here has gotten over them. Normally that's the other way around, and don't get me wrong, Tiger Anishi has got a lot of strikeouts, but generally This is what happens in the semi-finals.
Semi-final
All teams
softball, isn't
have
it?
come prepared, and the pitches are right in the zone here. Certainly Roosters, the pitching staff there, all tournament, have done this to all the teams there.
Consistency.
Hung in
Yep.
there, and then right at the end of the game there, they really just scramble in there. They scramble and get that 1-2 runs that they need, you know.
And here we see just a little break already, full count on the hitter. And I think I agree. It looks like though PK have just been queering the strike zone. They're letting pitches go, but and it's being called. There we go, and drives that out over centre field. There we see the first run.
That's what they wanted. Ashley Goffer, look at that. Sends the ball out to between the left fielder and centre field. Look at that. He gets all of it. He knows that's deep. He's looking at it. He thinks it's gone already. And there it is. It's out there between centre field and left field for an automatic home run. And that is the first run of the game. Ashley Goffer sends the ball over the fence. Wow, fantastic. And that's what they need, just that one run there. But it's early days yet. Well, we're in the middle of the game, and up till then, Kenta Asa was dominating the PK lineup. But Ashley Goffer gives his team the momentum they desperately were seeking.
And we were just talking about that. Here we go. Making contact. Nice out there.
Yeah.
Both pitchers doing it all, doing what they need to do. Also taking that out. So that's the first out for Roosters in this inning.
Well, just on that, I think it was Tiger Anishi there, was he? Was that
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
the batter, and he hit that bounce. And as you say before, the diamond there is hard.
Hard.
Bounces up, and the pitcher, Anishi was fielding it, just got it on the tip of his glove, actually, and manages to quickly throw over for a difficult throw for the first baseman to take. 1-0, Paniki Kilburney over the Roosters team, Jackie. Is that enough to do it? I don't think so.
You never know. It might be. But there's still plenty of game.
Oh, I'm just missed.
Just
Inside pitch. Kenta Aso says, I thought there was a strike. The umpire says no, inside.
Bartorello in the batter's box here. Came up with a hit, last turn at bat, and there we see another one driven out to left field. Caught by left fielder
Well,
Andrew McMillan.
You've seen some big, heavy contact now.
Yes.
That one was deep out to left field, but straight to the left fielder, but it was a solid hit from Tyrone Bartorello.
Yeah, and you talked about, again, the differences between Roosters and Paniki Kilburney in terms of how Roosters were needing to manufacture runs.
Yeah.
I look at Paniki Kilburney and they haven't changed anything. They're still coming up, swinging the bat hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's how
that's
they've always done it.
power hitting.
You know, yeah, they've always done it with perhaps the likes of Aaron Gollan and that, been on base for them.
Yes.
Been the movers. They bat down in the bottom of the order. Tyrone Bartorello obviously plays in Canterbury, but he brings that extra hitting technique or strength that down the bottom of the order, obviously.
Yes.
He's got that there to do that if it need be.
And that makes it tough against teams like this that have the strength of their full lineup, right?
Yeah.
As hitters.
As hitters. You know, Paniki Kilburney have always been renowned. They have the real good power hitters, but then they also have guys like Aaron Gollan here who are ball movers and get on base.
Brings a bit of speed. Here we go. Down and in.
Down and in, Jackie, that's it. And that one was just well inside there.
Count 2-1. On Gollan. Number 9 a hitter. On
Gollan,
deck is Jaden Stratford.
Under 23 New Zealand representative. Very good player, great fielder. moves the ball. Is it better? Takes a cut.
Big cut. And that's a third out for the bottom of the fifth inning.
That's 3 down for Roosters.
And there we have, in the bottom of the fifth, Robbie, our first run of the ball game.
We sure do, and Jackie, that's, you've got to say, slight advantage here at the moment to the Peningkilburnie side, but I'm sure Roosters are going to come back and maybe answer that to level up at least.
Well, they've certainly got the opportunity to be able to do that and certainly capable of it. They've had runners on base. They just need to finish it off, yeah?
Correct.
They don't want to and can't afford to now leave runners on base.
No, they're going to want to, they have to come through now and start getting home plate, getting onto home plate. That's
Yeah,
what they
absolutely. So that's the bottom of the fifth. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 1 run scored to Goffer, who hit it out of the ballpark, which is what we love to see in the game of softball. We'll see you shortly at the top of the sixth. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the semi-final between Peningkilburnie and Roosters. We're going to throw you down to an interview with Coach from Peningkilburnie.
Kia ora, Bex Annan here. Just standing here with Thomas Markea, who is the coach of Peningkilburnie. So, Coach, you've just gone into the sixth here. You've just nabbed the lead. How are you feeling about the rest, and what is the
Well, it
success
seems to
look
be a
like?
bit of a spark now, and once we scored that run, so big home run by Ash Goffer, and but we've still got a long time to go yet, another couple innings, so we'll get right behind Tiger.
Excellent. That's great. And so the key to success for the next step is just making sure that you go with the bats and see what the next steps are.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got to play defence too, so it's one pitch at a time for us, and then when we come into the hits, one pitch at a time for us too, so, yep.
Brilliant. Good luck. Hope
Thank
it
you.
goes well.
Cheers.
Back to you upstairs.
Fantastic, and welcome back. Well, there you have it. You heard from Thomas Markea, legend of New Zealand softball, coach of the Peningkilburnie team, saying that it's important that they just take one step at a time, one pitch at a time. Let's not lose focus. Yes, we've got that one run. And to your point, Robbie, though, right, listening to that, this Roosters team have shown that they're in this game.
Like I said earlier, but at the start of the game, they hang around.
Yeah.
They hang around at the opposition, and okay, they're behind, but I've seen them before throughout this tournament. It doesn't faze them. They know if they can keep it in. And there you go. There's a walk.
He's called a strike. No, he called it a strike. He's calling him back.
Wow.
He was sure that was outside.
Yeah.
He's got a little smile on his face. Sorry, sir. Yep, my bad.
He should have known. 3-0 count there. That pitch was going to be a strike, but perhaps a bit of gamemanship. But hey, good on him. Ruji Okawa there is the lead-off batter for the Roosters side. They currently trail by 1-0, Jackie.
It's only one run,
It's only one run.
But like you said, is that enough? And gets another strike on the outside. Same location. Okawa seems sure again. Needs to stay in there.
It's important he gets on for their team.
Very important at this stage.
He's done half the job of a good 3-2 count, 3-ball, 2-strike count. That's what a lead-off does. Oh,
And there.
yes. Well done.
That one. He says yes, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's the art of a lead-off batter. Taking as many pitches as you can. Let's see as many as you can and getting to that count of 3-2. Good at bat.
This is a crucial time, top of the 6th for Roosters, chasing that one run. Levi Wilson is in the batter's box.
Ooh, no. Just held up there. Levi Wilson, obviously with the runner on one, wanting to do the basics right, move him over to 2, therefore going for that sacrifice bunt, but just getting underneath it, ball pops up and goes foul.
Well, just keeping consistent with that. They've done that every time that they've had runners on base. Let's just make sure we put the ball down, we make contact and put it in field. And, of course, we heard from the interview from Thomas Markia. He's told his team, 1 pitch, 1 out. Yeah, nice, strong defence. So Levi Wilson is in the batter's box. 1 strike. Here we go, going again. Looking to put the bunt down and move the runner from first.
Yeah, again there, the pitching of Tiger Onishi going inside for that one. The batter fouls it off and then goes on the outside. Just close enough, tempts him to get that bat on the ball, goes foul.
Yeah.
So he's in a real heavy count of two strikes against him. He needs to stay disciplined. Can he get it back to even?
And went at
Nice pitch.
it. Anisha getting him on the outside there. Robbie?
On the outside, fast ball from here. Look at this. He really winds up hard, lets it go, and then drives through it and gets on the outside to beat the bat of the batter for a strikeout.
He really forced him to chase that pitch on the outside, didn't he?
He sure did.
Roosters with a 1 down and still runner at first. Up to bat is Edu Drag, the DP for Roosters.
Drag here. Really wants to try and make a statement here for his team. Can they level up with him in the batter's box? Looking
And this is
for
the time. This is the time when these hitters. So Drag is in, hitting 3. You got 3, 4, 5 coming up.
This is the job they're meant to be doing for their team. So, yep, good point, Jackie. They're at the core of their batting order that they wanting this done. Now, a steal.
And he's off.
Nice steal. He got a good jump, did Ruji Okawa there, because Jaden Stratford had the accuracy of the throw, but the sheer speed of Ruji Okawa gets him, really didn't free his hands, and in the end became, have a look here. He's looking, he's got a good wide open stance. Tiger drives through with this, but it's inside, squeezes him in, doesn't allow him to free his hands, and then gets the soft out.
And Paniki Kilbini will be happy with that.
Yeah, just rightfully executed.
Jonathan Little in the batter's box. Little pass ball.
Yes, here we go. Just a little bit of a mistake there from the catcher, Stratford. He just fails to get hold of that pitch. Allows the runner to go from 2 to 3. So with 2 down here, Johnny Little into the batter's box. Jonathan Little, can he tie the game up here and get that hit that they need to level the game? It's at the top of the 6th innings. 2 down, runner on 3. Oh, nice pitch. Catches Jonathan Little looking.
And if we recall, his last turn at bat, unfortunately was struck out.
Yeah.
Prior to that, base on ball, so pulled up, managed to get himself a walk, but was caught on the inside. Caught on the inside with those pitches. There we go, mixing it up, going on the outside. Robbie?
Yeah.
Pitcher doing a good job, again, mixing up the location of those pitches.
Yep, and catches Jonathan Little looking at that pitch, really. He'll be saying to himself, that's the one I wanted, I should have gone at. But hey, he's still got another chance here, at least, if not 1 or 2 more chances here. But the accuracy of Tiger Onishi could be the credit here. Ooh, just missed it. Oh, that is
safe at
that
home!
is a fantastic hit
Yes!
play. Look at this. You've never seen this in a long time.
Here we go, look, and...
Oh, that is great, ladies and gentlemen. Ruji Okawa. Wow, that you took the risk. He led off, but then he saw that they just threw it back in the pitcher. Taigo Nisi, as usual, so he took off and he was in there safe. That is a heads-up play from Ruji Okawa. Jonathan Little now hits it high and it's going in for a catch to Aaron Gollan, but that is an unorthodox play from...
Unorthodox, but we don't often see it at this level.
No, we don't. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I love what I saw there. Ruji Okawa takes the steal and gets home and puts them back to level terms in the most unusual circumstances, Jackie.
And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the top of the sixth inning, and Roosters are able to pull back that run, as we said, in a slightly unorthodox way, but possible. Stealing home. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the bottom of the sixth, and it is all happening here. We are levelled up 1-1, and we're going to throw you down for another interview with coach of Roosters.
The Roosters, Russell Hall. Wow, let's just talk about that for a second. Some aggressive base running.
Yeah, absolutely. There was no signal, by the way, so it's all on him. Probably the best I didn't know that.
I love it. Hey, so tell me, how do you keep the momentum going?
Oh, we're just believing in ourselves this whole week. I just said to the boys, we're good enough here. We're good enough to be here, absolutely. And they believe it now, you know. Fantastic work.
Yeah, wonderful. Hey, look, good luck and keep the pressure on.
Brilliant, thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Right back to you, Jackie.
And there you hear it, ladies and gentlemen, from Coach Russell Hall of Roosters. Believe in yourselves.
Yeah, and he makes a good point. We've done that all week, Jackie, and that's been the key to this Roosters team. They have done that. Exactly those types of things. Like I said, they hang around like a bad smell for the opposition.
Like a bad smell.
You know?
That's probably what Paniki are thinking too.
Yeah.
Man, is this team going to go away?
No,
they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. And that's great though, because with respect, you know, these players will know that that's exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
You know, neither of them are going to step back.
No, look, this game's been a fine cat and mouse game, you know, if you have to say. And then to top it off, they didn't drive that run in. They actually stole home.
Yep. You don't see that very often. Let's just say that at this level, way.
That's it. It's fantastic. We don't often see that, but hey, talk about thinking out of the square,
Thinking out of the box.
Yep.
As Russell Hall said, you know, there was no signal, and there can't be a signal for that.
No.
Like, that's a gut feel that a runner, a player will have, and knowing what they're capable of. Yeah, and willing to take a risk, Robbie.
Willing to take a risk, and perhaps that not orthodox, but it sure paid dividends for them. And you just look at the confidence that gave the pitcher there. He comes in and he strikes out the batter because they're on a high at the moment, the Roosters.
Yeah, so really building off that momentum. Yeah, the energy on that run that was scored.
Sure does, and wow.
Alrighty, so number 2 hitter, we have one down. And
Riley Markia.
Riley Markia.
Yeah, he's due. Doesn't go into any game without at least 1 or 2 hits. It's fair to say Kenta Aso is living on top of them at the moment. So this is very important at the core of their batting order. We have Riley Markia now, followed by Jerome Ramaki, 2 good, very experienced hitters within the game.
And just working hard there. I saw it.
So with a nice inside down pitch. Catches Riley Markia looking. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh.
So Kenta Aso there with a 2 ball, 1 strike on. Riley Markia thinks I'm going to just go inside because he's going to want to go. I'm going to try and jam him up. Riley Markia equal to that, leaving it. Now he's in the best position. 3 ball, 1 count.
Gets that outside pitch. Being umpire.
Kenta
David
Aso.
Fortin has been pretty consistent on that outside.
Yeah, he's been good and consistent on his own.
Brings it to a full count on Markia.
Big pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. What is it going to be? Here we go.
Here we go. And puts back to ball. Nice play here
Yep. So,
by third baseman Jonathan Little.
so Kenta Aso, the pitcher for the Roosters, has managed to keep Riley Markia very quiet. You know, it's unusual for Riley to be not go without a hit, at least 1 or 2 at this stage of the game. Credit to the pitching and the catching of Roosters. However, they've got another challenge here in number 16, Jerome Ramaki.
Certainly showing the quality of the pitches though, hasn't it?
Showing they're right in there on the zone. The accuracy of what's been called and what's been pitched is right there. They're right in a good comfort zone to be confident at beating the batter.
1 ball on the hitter. And another big cut there.
They've really looked at what they're going to throw Jerome Ramaki. Been a lot of off-pace pitching to Jerome. And he's really... I hope they just don't do that too often and make that mistake where he makes the
It's
adjustment.
only going to take 1 pitch with a hitter like this, right?
It's another inside pitch, so they're obviously working inside on him. They don't want him to free his hands up and use the power that he's got to really put the ball hard, deep into play. Looking to go on the outside on that one and clip the corner, but it was way off target there. Cool ball.
Just taking a moment here.
Okay, ball came over from Diamond 2 to the right field side.
3 balls and 1 strike on the hitter.
Jerome Ramaki up against Tanka Asol.
Here we go.
Oh, takes a big cut at that.
That's a second strike.
Jerome Ramaki. The pitcher Kenta Aso beats the bat of Jerome Ramaki there.
Two down for Roosters. Jerome Ramaki in the batter's box.
Oh,
misses
well,
that
he misses
inside.
that inside, yep. Well, he gets on base here with 1 out.
It's only the second walk in the game by Asol. There we see the replay. Yes, and just
Yeah.
too far inside. So good turn at bat.
Good turn at bat from Jerome Ramaki. I mean, you watch Jerome Ramaki, you're expecting a hit of some sort. But look, he showed the discipline.
Good discipline, you're right.
Yeah, for his team, this is what they needed. Be on base.
Well, you just need runners on base, don't you?
Yeah.
So, and then they'll bring it in their DR. And in the batter's box to get a Cooper Nicola. They'll be wanting to see something. I would imagine Thomas will be wanting to see something out of Cooper Nicola here.
Yeah, and Tarika Cooper Nicola, you know, he'll be wanting. Do they look just to do the bait, get him over to 2 and bring the other batters up? No, got that commentating wrong. They're going
2
for the
down.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 down.
You know,
yeah, right.
He's got lots of options, though, of course. You know, as a left-handed hitter, if he just wants to make contact. Probably looking to drive the ball, though. Bottom of the 6, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, that's trouble,
And
that's trouble.
that's in the hole. That's what you would have wanted.
Wow, Tarika Kupa-Nicola for Paniki Kilburnie grabs that pitch and just sends it just over the second base between right field and left field onto the grass. The ball goes and the base runner comes from 1, 2 to 3. The advancing base runner, Tarika Kupa-Nicola, gets himself safe onto 2 for a two-hit double. Now we have a change in
We're
the
going to see
batting
a
lineup.
change,
And this guy here,
which is probably not
Yep.
surprising.
Joel Harris will come for a pinch hit for Kieran Bolger. Yes.
Yes.
Joel Harris, renowned for good, powerful hitting there. So, yeah, probably the right move at this stage with runners on 2 and 3. 2 down. Joel Harris comes into the game for the first time as a pinch hitter.
So 2 down. Thomas making the change there at a crucial time in the game for them.
Yes, well, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's have a look here what we got.
Joel Harris is coming in to bat.
Runners on 2 and 3.
Working that corner, gets that
called
corner.
Strike in the zone there.
And so for the fielding team, for us all, there's 2 down here. You know, this is going to be crucial in him hitting those locations, getting his infield a ground ball, yeah?
Exactly, yep. And as Arso lines up,
Yeah, right
little
there.
check swing. So the pitcher, Kenta Arso, comes in and puts the pressure with his first 2 pitches that are strikes. So Joel Harris, he'll be wanting to really do something for his team. His team needs him to make good contact here. But Kenta Arso, the pitcher, comes in, first 2 pitches. We have 2 strikes on the batter, 2 down.
Bottom of the 6. Oh, just misses that outside corner, bottom of the 6. And Paniki Kilburnie has runners on 2nd and 3rd in scoring position. Prime opportunity for them. They've made a change. Joel Harris has come in to hit for Bolger.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Joel Harris. Runners on 2 and 3, 2 down.
Yeah,
and
and
out.
he gets him for the 3rd out,
Wow, that
leaving
was a
those
big
runners
hit.
on base.
Yeah, all the pressure on the Roosters' defensive side of it. But Kenta Arso comes in and strikes out Joel Harris 2. The score remains Roosters 1, Kilburnie 1. We'll be back.
Kia ora koutou, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We have got a ball game going on here. This is a semi-final of the Softball New Zealand Open Men's Club Championship 2026 between Paniki Kilburney and Roosters. It is a 1-1 tied ball game. We've got a ball game on our hands here, Robbie.
Sure have, Jackie. It's been a real seesaw struggle between these two teams. Apparently, I got bottom of the 7th innings, but it is the top of the 7th innings. And I'm trying to just make that adjustment for you. But it is the top
Just
of
trust
the
us.
7th.
It's the top of the 7th. Here you go. All right, and in the batter's box, we have Cohen Bailey, who has been struck out. Onishi, not mucking around.
No, Onishi going hard at his work at the two pitches. Onishi
Both.
here have been
Outstanding, eh?
Been outstanding for their teams. They've really gotten in there.
And in the batter's box, hitting in number 6 position is Curtis Tompkins. Woo! Taking a big cut on that first pitch.
Curtis Tompkins goes hard at that pitch, and really he wanted to send that ball out of the park, but the Onishi beats the bat of Curtis Tompkins for a strike.
Oh, he's just not giving him that outside on that one, so looked like maybe it was a little high.
Yeah, just high and outside, I'd
High
say.
and outside.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Catches the outside of the plate.
But isn't
there,
that
Jackie.
great, right?
Yep.
Okay, didn't get it, wasn't the right location. I want to go there again. I need to be better. Comes back, nails it.
Yep.
And there, off pace. I feel like Onishi's come out here going, I'm going to get us out of this. I want you to get back in there and get me some runs.
Yeah, so Onishi here has made quick work of the first two batters of the Roosters, and they'll want to just try and slow him down a bit here.
Yes, he certainly looks like he's got a bit of momentum. Little play here by Golan. Lovely.
Colin comes in and just uses that, charging that ball and just flicks it with his glove over to one. Makes it look easy. Retire the Roosters team.
3 up, 3 down. That's the top of the 7th, and we have a 1-1 ball game. We're going into the bottom of the 7th. No mai hoki mai. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jackie Smith. I'm in the commentary box with Robbie Easthope, and we are bringing you the semi-final between Roosters and Paniki Kilburney. The score is 1-1. We're going into the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, well, Jackie, this is it. Can
Could
Paniki
be.
Kilburney come in here and take the game? Ashley Goffer, who sent the ball over the fence last time, but he has 2 strikes on him here. So, Kenta Asa, hits it. And is struck out. Oh, that is a hard hit there, wasn't it? Ashley Goffer there, he really got hold of that, but straight to
Drove
the
it.
shortstop. Look at this. Pitcher winding up here, really driving through there, comes in, releases the pitch. Goffer hits it straight, but to the shortstop, who there says, I've got it.
I've got it.
Very hard hit.
Even with my head turned, but it was obviously not turned when he took that shot from Goffer. So, 1 down. And you can feel a bit of energy, a bit of momentum, and we can hear the crowd right now. We know it's the bottom of the 7th. This is the opportunity for Paniki Kilburney if they want to take this game.
Yeah, Tiger Anishi here in the batter's box as the designated player who has done all the pitching here at the moment. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Tiger Anishi. 1 out. Oh, it goes on the outside there with a fast pitch. Misses the strike zone, called ball.
And over the last few innings, I feel Robbie, that Asaw, though, has been throwing a lot more balls, going deeper in the count. Here we go. We see a hit to left field and caught in left field by Andrew McMillan.
Yeah, you're right, but there you go. That was a solid hit there from the batter there, but the right fielder just got in there, had to come forward, and he takes the catch, an important catch to retire the batter. 2 outs now.
Bartorello up to bat.
Yeah, he got a safe hit last time, so
Got a safe hit.
2 outs here. They really need him. Pitches inside from Kenta Aso, called ball. Wow, what a seesaw battle this has been. Worthy of a club national semi-final. Wow, then there you go. Aso comes back with an outside pitch, beats the bat of Tyrone Bartorello for a strike.
Looked like a beautiful drop ball on the outside there.
Nice pitch. Counters 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is down low, just misses the outside of the plate, called ball.
Both pitchers too, really jumping off that mound. Really driving forward. Generating the power. Here we go, coming on the inside.
Three balls.
3 balls, 1 strike. It's all right, Robbie. I know you got to juggle a few things. I'm glad you're doing that for me.
I'm trying
for
to do
us
my best, yeah.
and for the people at home. Here we go. Ground ball hit to second baseman. Colin Bailey comes up with a routine ground ball out. For out number 3, Roosters will be happy with that. 3 up, 3 down. That was the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into extra innings.
Wow, here we go with semi-final, worthy of all for the Club Nationals. We're going into tiebreaker innings, Jackie. That's what we come for.
Woohoo! That's what we come for. See you soon, ladies and gentlemen.
going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku taimoana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What he can do with 50,000 tenants.
And welcome back. We have got a ball game, a semi-final going on here at the Softball New Zealand Open Men's Club Nationals 2026. Paniki Kobuni and Roosters. We are going into the top of the 8th tiebreaker innings. Robbie, what's that all about?
Yeah, well, for those listeners out there, after regulation 7 innings, if the game is tied up, we go into what we call a tiebreaker innings, where we have a runner on 2 each team, and we then start with that runner on, and that's what we call the tiebreaker innings. A lot of pressure on the defence, obviously, and there you go, the routine standard, let's get them over to 3. The whole ambition here for the offensive team, they've got to at least score that 1 run. They've got to score that run there, because the opposition will have the same advantage when they come into to bat.
To bat, yeah, absolutely. And just to let you know, just a quick change here, Jordan Cotton looks like has come in to bat for Jaden Tapsell.
Pitch is wide, outside the zone, called ball. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter.
So none down, and the runner is at 2 due to the tiebreaker. Here we go.
Tiger Onishi does the job for his team and strikes out the batter for 1 out.
Up the bat, number 25, Joseph Hall.
In the batter's box, we have Joseph Hall, number 25, number 9 hitter. And then following Joseph Hall will be back to the top with Okawa.
Pitch. Going hard at that pitch.
Big swing by Joseph Hall.
Tiger Onishi beats the bat of Tiger Hall. It looks like they're trying to be aggressive here in this tiebreaker innings, as are the Roosters. They have that runner on 2 with 1 out. Oh, that could be trouble.
And he gets a hit.
It is.
Gets a hit. Oh, he's going to score. Joseph Hall hits the ball to right field with the runner at 2nd in this tiebreaker inning.
Wow, that was Joseph Hall there. Just got the late hit. Look at him, and here they come. They're running around here. He's sending them through. That runner on that tight single by Joseph Hall, and he dives in here. He is safe without the throw being contested. Joseph Hall doing the job for the Roosters and getting that advancing run, that tiebreaker run in, and they currently lead for 2-1.
Hopefully Coach Hall is okay. I feel like he was running down the pathway there. I shouldn't be laughing at my friend Russell Hall, coach.
He's done a great job. His team is right. He
was excited.
Foot in the door here.
That was a crucial moment for them. Only 1 down. Scoring that run to go ahead. Roosters 2-1 in this first tiebreaker inning.
Ruji Okawa, the lead-off batter, now into the batter's box. Runner on 1. 1 ball.
Oh, and hits the ball hard. Beautiful hit there by Okawa.
Oh, that was a beautiful hit, Jackie. He got all of that in what we call in the screws here. Hits it hard down the third baseline. Beats the glove of the third baseman, Tyrone Bartarello, for a hard hit down the third baseline. Runners now at 1 and 2.
And then we see a little timeout here opportunity. Coach Russell Hall is making some changes with his team. Gives Paniki a bit of time to have a kōrero in the middle of the diamond there. Think about what the tactics might be here. What is Thomas wanting them to do?
Yeah, Thomas Marquare coming out and just saying, hey, we want to keep it to one, but what they're looking at will be probably a double play here to try and ease the pressure off. They've only got one out, but when you got loaded bases, they're always looking for the 2-out double.
And number 2 hitter for Roosters, Levi Wilson, in the batter's box. Here we go, moves the ball.
Fantastic
Enough
play.
to move the runners around.
Yeah, Levi Wilson just did his basics there, just put the ball in play, hits it over to the first baseman. Doesn't allow them for that double play, but they get the routine 1 out. For 2 down, do we have 2 down?
We have 2 down, that's correct. So, runner at third.
So they elect to intentionally walk the batter, Eru Drag. He has intentionally walked to that base. Quite often you see in tight games, Jackie, that the players, the cat and mouse tactics here, and they probably felt, well, Eru Drag probably got a bit more experience. He'll probably be looking at getting that. If they've got a free base, they obviously fear Eru Drag could be doing that at this time. And so they give him that base, but then they look at, we really need to go at the next batter.
Yeah, and I think also what it will do is give them an opportunity to make a play anywhere, yeah? So you give yourself more options in the field on a ground ball.
Yeah.
So hit up the middle, I can take it myself, I can hand it up or pass it to the second baseman, vice versa. You just got so much more options.
Yeah, you sure have. That brings into the batter's box John Little, the third baseman for Roosters, loaded bases. Pitches down low outside the zone, called ball, Jackie. Here we go.
Here we go.
Really, Paniki Kilburnie, they'll be wanting to only keep into that 1. That's a regulation score for tiebreaker. But Roosters, if they can get just that extra run, makes it a lot harder for Paniki Kilburnie. Oh, Tiger Anishi don't like that call. He felt that clipped the outside of the plate. But for Johnny Little, it's 2 balls, loaded bases.
2 balls. And Onishi certainly won't want another ball. So
no,
I would imagine Little would be wanting to look
here.
at this pitch. If it's close enough.
Called strike in the zone. But that's all right. Johnny's had a good look at that. He's not worried that it scored a strike. He just wanted to have a good look at that pitch. Comes anywhere near that zone again, he's got an eye on it. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Loaded bases.
Oh, and misses that again on the outside. Good turn at bat here. Being very patient, Jonathan Little. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Johnny Little in the batter's box, up against Tiger Anishi on the mound. Loaded bases, 2 down. Roosters 2, Paniki Kilburnie 8. We're at the top of the 8th innings. Count as 3 balls, 1 strike, Jackie. This is 1. Will Johnny Little be lining this up and just getting good contact on here? That's what he wants. A safe hit or a walk. Called strike.
Called strike on the inside. Yeah. And he really hasn't gone at that pitch on the inside every turn at bat.
No, that was very accurate, though. Yeah. That was high risk that was going to be called a ball there. 50-50 call. It went the pitcher's way. Called strike in the zone.
Loaded bases for Roosters.
He
walks him.
does a great job.
Johnny Little did a great job.
And they go into they have a 2-run lead. Oh, wow, that was very disciplined batting from Johnny Little. Tiger Onishi will be disappointed.
Disappointed. But, you know, this is what it's all about. It's the battle between the pitchers and the hitters, yeah? And that all started on the back of Joseph Hall. Joseph Hall making contact, scoring that first run.
You're right there, Jackie. And I think, look, anytime you have a 2-run advantage or more in the tiebreaker, you've got to say everything is in Roosters' favour at the moment.
At the moment,
yeah,
indeed.
I know Paniki Kilburn will have other ideas, but they won't want to add to the score here.
Oh, big cut there. Big cut by Cohen Bailey. Number 5 hitter for Roosters. Roosters have loaded bases. They might be watching last time Okawa was on third base. He stole home.
They'll be looking at that. Pictures wide outside the zone.
You see the catcher, Stratford, making sure he is checking. They've learnt from taking his eye off the runner at third. Very aware that he's not going to let that happen again.
Yeah, even the pitcher was looking at, as soon as he received the ball, was looking where he was.
Here we go.
Dead ball called there. They're going hard at that pitch, gets the bat on it, hits his leg, and goes back into play. But that's a dead ball.
Two down, 2-1 count on the hitter.
Cohen Bailey here. Loaded bases, 2 down.
And caught swinging at that to make that the third out. But finishing the top of the 8th with a couple of runs scored by Roosters. They'll be very happy with that in the first top of the order tiebreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a ball game. We are going into the bottom of the 8th where Paniki Kilburn will come out and have their opportunity in the tiebreaker round. We will see you shortly.
Are we doing any round 2?
No mai hoki mai. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into the bottom of the 8th tiebreaker inning, and we have the DR on second, Van Hillock. And the batter in the batter's box is Aaron Golan.
Aaron will be wanting to do what he does best here, Jackie, and that's put the ball in play, advance the runner. There you go, he shapes it up, the pitches go by. 9 times out of 10, he'll get this one, but, he's just been struggling to find his groove, it'd be fair to say, in this game. But he's a good
Well,
player.
if he was going to find his groove, this is probably about the time that he'll want to.
Yes, he'll want to just put the ball in play here. No, once again, some discipline.
Making sure it's right there, right there.
Number 18, Polder, Cooper, Nicola is the designated runner. 2 balls on the batter, Aaron Golan.
Ooh.
Called strike in the zone there, Jackie.
Yeah, and there's the first strike. They'll be happy with that. And so Roosters are in an interesting position. They've obviously got a couple of runs up their sleeve here, with the score being 3-1.
Yeah, well, what they'll want to be doing is that extra run there. They'll be thinking, look, we just want to play basic softball here. Doesn't matter whether they score that run. They've got a 2-run cushion.
Yes.
So that if they're really... Kids' basic softball here is getting out at 1.
Getting out at 1.
Yeah. If the ball is put in play, just get the out at 1. And that's all they need to do for the next 3 batters. Because if they score, it doesn't matter.
Oh, gets him on that.
Wow. Aaron, go
Big
on.
big out there for Roosters. The first out in this inning, so that's Aaron Golan. Caught going at that pitch.
Kenta Aso, who beats the bat of Aaron Golan. So...
We are back to the top of the order. Wearing number 6, Jaden Stratford is in the batter's box. Woo! Coming in tight on that pitch.
Yep, ball inside, really. For the Roosters, they've got 1 foot in the door. I'd have to say, Jackie had been at that final 2-run cushion at the bottom of the 8th. But it's not over until you get the 3 outs.
That's right. Oh, really going hard.
Jaden Stratford will be wanting to get himself onto base because then they're in the meat of their order then. 1 hit could actually get them in the lead and win the game, but no. Here we go.
And they've certainly got hitters. Paniki Kilburney have certainly got the hitting strength coming up, right? Here we go, right there.
For Kenta Aso, he'll be going, I need an out here, and then I can really concentrate because it's going to be Riley Mark here. It's unusual for him to go without a hit in any game, let alone 1 hit or 2 hits.
Oh, yeah. Really throwing that ball hard. We can see more energy. I feel like there's more energy now coming from Aso. He knows he's almost there.
Yeah, but he's got himself behind in the count.
He's got himself behind.
Yeah, and that's when you're trying to force that a little
Overthrow,
bit.
yep.
Yeah, you just lack that accuracy there. But let's see what this pitch produces.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hard, fast, inside pitch. Jaden Stratford goes hard at that pitch, gets bat on the ball, goes foul.
And to your point, just keep the control. Has been controlled both pitches, I would say, throughout the whole game. That has been key, right?
It has been the key to them. Nervous times for both of them and maybe just trying a little bit harder, but this boy on the mound, he's done a great job for Roosters.
Here we go.
There it is.
And
There
that ball
it
is
is.
hit up the middle.
Jaden Stratford, ladies and gentlemen, he really shows his class. Stayed patient, got that 3-ball, 2 count, full house. Ball came down the middle from us, so he sends it out to centre field for a nice single, but it scores the flying runner. It's Roosters 3, Paniki Kilburney 2.
And just like that, and was patient in the batter's box to be able to come up with that hit, pick the right pitch. We know it must have been right there because he hit it straight back up the middle.
He did, but he didn't try and hit it hard. He just really controlled hitting, got that single and got it up the middle.
Paniki Kilburney certainly just allows him to have that one step closer.
Well, it's good to fight back, isn't it?
Yes, fight back, that's exactly it.
And that's where that extra run that the Roosters scored within their tiebreaker it's still, they just need to play basic softball, get in out, But now, the tying runners at first base, and Riley Markia, in one hit, technically could win the game for them if it goes over the fence.
So we're at the bottom of the 8th innings, and this is a tiebreaker inning. Score is 3-2 with one down. In the batter's box is Riley Markia.
Paniki Kilburnie at the core of their order here. Can they get it? Something happening? Ooh, looking to bunt. Whether he's just faking them there just to see if what we've got there. But Kenta Aso comes in with a hard pitch down the middle for a strike, Jackie.
That's right. But to your point, is that what they should be doing, is just moving the ball, moving the runner down into a scoring position? Or is Thomas Marquez going to let these hitters actually show what they're capable of?
Yeah, well, you're right. Those are the two options they've got. I believe that they're going to give Riley Marquez the free license to have a good swing.
Yeah. Yeah, we see that. Big cut by Markia in the batter's box.
Good pitching from Kenta Aso against a very good hitter. He's really in front of the count here with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can Riley Markia get the pitch he wants?
Oh, that's that outside.
That just misses the outside of the plate. Called ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Kento Aso on the mound for Roosters. Riley Markia in the batter's box here. We have 1 out.
Oh.
Pitch inside, Jackie. Oh, he's trying to really mix it up, isn't he?
Yeah, and he has to. He has to, doesn't he? He really doesn't want the hitters feeling too comfortable. They're actually smarter than that and knowing, and they've had long enough in the game to be able to pick. Is it going out? Is it coming in? Sitting on certain pitches, and here we go. Here we go.
Oh, 3 ball, 2 strike count.
So really looking to jam so that they don't, and you've mentioned that a little bit throughout the game with some of these power hitters, is not allowing them to really open up.
Yeah, and that's the key to it, to actually do it consistently. Kenta Aso has done it. He's really jammed up the particularly Riley throughout the game, but this is a situation where Riley's a class hitter. He'll be realising that. 3-2 count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch.
There! Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's called ball. Wow, that looked like a good pitch. And Kenta Aso cannot believe it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He winds it up on a 3-2 ball count. Looked in the zone. Was it just outside, Jackie?
Must have been.
Wow, big call from the plate umpire. Kenta Aso, the pitcher says,
there we
look
go.
At this. Oh.
Gosh.
Well,
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We showed you the replay. You can decide. The end of the day.
Runners on 1 and 2, and in the box, Jerome Ramaki. Pitches inside.
We're getting everything that we want to see in a semi-final. This is what it's all about.
Great ball here. Roosters 3, Paniki Kilburnie 2, bottom of the 8th. Roosters need 2 outs. Paniki Kilburnie need 1 run to tie, if not more to win. Pitches outside, Jerome Ramaki in the batter's box for Paniki Kilburnie.
Nice time.
Look at that pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie,
yeah.
Come on, I'm going to ask you, was that a strike?
Well, it looks close to me.
Oh, come on, don't sit on the fence. Don't sit on the fence.
Looks close. Here we go.
Come on,
Let's
Jackie.
see it.
Come
I
on.
want to see it again, and then I'll decide. Here we go. Good location. Oh, yeah, it does look like a strike to me.
Jackie Smith putting it on the line there.
Here we go. But, good time to call it a timeout because by Curtis there, Yeah, good experience saying, let's just take a moment.
Yeah, let's just take a moment.
Let's not get caught up. The umpire they haven't agreed with a couple of calls, right? Okay, let's not let that distract us.
Yeah, and Kenta Aso, just on that, you just see a bit of change in his, he's been calm throughout there. He's probably got a bit upset on that pitch, but he's got to regain his thoughts. Called strike in the zone. The crowd go, yeah, you got that one. Personally, Jackie Smith putting her reputation on the line and said that was a strike, hey, Jackie?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what I think, hey, because he's umpiring.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's up the middle.
Jerome Ramaki ties the game up for Paniki Kilburney. Wow, that is patient batting. Look at this. He comes in, it comes down, and he puts it up the middle. Just all he has to do. It rolling through between the shortstop and the second base, both diving at it, but that allows the run to score. It is a tie. We've got a tied ball game here. It is Roosters 3, Paniki Kilburney 3. The momentum has really swung now.
The momentum has shifted 100%. And look, the time when you needed their hitters, Paniki, to step up. Yeah?
They have. During the game, both Riley Markia and Jerome Ramaki, Kenta Aso, the pitcher, has really kept them quiet. But they showed their class here. They showed their class right here when it mattered. They didn't want to go for the home runs. They just wanted to get on base.
Yeah, that's
Simple
right.
Tactics here.
And I can't help but think that, maybe Thomas was saying that to his hitters. Yeah. Let's be patient, right? We want to stay in this inning and continue apply the pressure. Make him pitch lots of pitches. Intentional walk here, ladies and gentlemen, you will see. Cooper Nicola. So Roosters opting to give themselves opportunities here to get out of the inning.
Yeah, good tactical play here. They had a free base, and Cooper Nicola, he's been looking more like, and with all due respect, the batter here, Kieran Bolger, hasn't quite been on it, but hey, he's got another opportunity here.
Well, it's do or die here now, right? Yeah. They need that's the winning run, sitting on 3.
So, tactically they're saying, well, look, we've struck out Kieran Bolger twice. Let's give him a base and let's go at him. This will be the motivation, though, for Kieran.
So in the batter's box for Paniki Kilburney, number 42, Kieran Bolger.
Kieran will want to rise to the occasion here.
These are the opportunities you hope for as a player. Here we go.
Cut.
Can Aso get his team out of this inning? Can the fielding team of Roosters?
1 ball, 2 strikes on Kieran Bolger up against the pitching of Kenta Aso. It's 3-3. Pitches inside. Counters, 2 balls, 2 strikes, Jackie. Wow. Loaded bases. Kieran Bolger in the batter's box. Up against Kenta Aso on the mound for the Roosters. Kieran Bolger, can he do it for them?
Right there.
He gets it in there.
Yes, and gets the out at home. Beautiful play by the second baseman. Exactly what they needed was a ground ball, but it had to do a lot of work on that one, Robbie. Really charging in and then throwing on the run. Here we see catcher taking the ball, making sure he gets the out. Keep your foot on the base.
That was good play from the second baseman, Cohen Bailey, who came running in off that difficult hit. It didn't come off the bat well. He had to charge it. He knew what he had to do. He did it well.
Now, number 2 in the batter's box should be Ashley Goddard.
Number 2.
Wearing shirt number 2. Yep, that's correct. I'm just making sure.
Home run hitter. Home run hitter. Ashley Gotha had a great game. Well done, Kieran Bolger. The pressure was put on him there, and he did the job right. Just great play defensively.
Great play defensively.
Called strike in the zone. Bottom of the 8th innings. Roosters 3, Paniki 3, 2 down. Aaron Goffer in the batter's box. What do you reckon, Jackie?
And look, this is a good position. Well, I'm not sure. And I don't want to, jinx anything here for both teams. At the moment, it's a great ball game that we're seeing here. But look at the position Roosters is in with loaded bases. Again, they've got the options, to get the third out at any base.
You're right. Loaded bases allows you, if the ball's hit you and you got a base nearby. Yep. Otherwise, it's the throw over to 1. Pitches inside. Called ball. Aaron Goffer, can he win the game for Paniki Kilburney?
And or can Roosters get the third out that they need and take their team into another tiebreaker inning? Right there. And ground ball.
There we go.
And goes to
nice
2.
Play from that shortstop.
Beautiful play.
Wow, that was great. The ball was hit hard to Ruchi Okawa. Hit for shortstop. He picks it up and fires it over to 2 to retire Paniki Kilburney. Roosters 3, Paniki Kilburney 3. What a game.
What a game we've got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you shortly. We are going into the top of the 9th inning. And welcome back. We are going into the top of the 9th inning. This is the semi-final between Paniki Kilburney and Roosters. This is tiebreaker inning number 2, and we have a runner on 2.
Yes, well, the runner's on 2 there. Can they do this with the tiebreaker? Oh, he's trying to just get him over there, Jackie.
Yes. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting a little bit excited. We're just going to tidy up our scoreboard. So there is none down. Top of the 9th.
Yes, well, I've been the most accurate one on the scoreboard out of our commentating team. Do you think, Jackie?
So you say.
The producer gets a little bit overexcited and, he wouldn't allow me to get on with this and do it. He had to be in there.
Now we've got one down.
Out.
Yeah.
You know, I was getting on.
That's
to
all
that,
right.
but, you know,
I'll tell the folks at
Yeah.
home. There's none down. None down. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Foul ball.
Every time I change it, it flips back to that, so it's not my fault. I think our producer is setting me up here. He is setting me up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I've been good at this, and he's deliberately doing that. All right?
Meanwhile, back to the semi-final.
Jackie, tell him off.
Ah, gosh. Look what I have to put up with. I'm trying to be serious.
I know, so am I. And then he runs
Just
it around
playing
like this.
childish games with us, eh? Yeah.
Runner on 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great game. Roosters 3, Paniki 3 at the top of the 9th innings. Strikes him out, Tiger Onishi. Wow. He's starting.
Gets Curtis Tompkins swinging on the outside for the first
Just
out.
when we think the momentum has swung to either team, along comes the other team. You know, Roosters had that 2-run cushion.
2-run lead.
And Paniki Kilburney came back and tied it up. Had a chance to win it. Called strike in the zone.
Chord strike. And look, if you were wanting to watch a game of softball, right, at a national tournament, a good game, and see a display of what good softball looks like. And I think, you know, we got the final at 1 o'clock today, so the winner of this game here will go and play Ramblers at 1 o'clock. I think if you were Ramblers watching the game, you'd be going, oh, yeah, this is not a bad game
This is
going
great.
on here.
This is great for them. They're going, you guys go at it.
You go at it.
And we're just sitting here just waiting for you.
Just waiting to come out, whoever comes out on top.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The count is no balls, 2 strikes here on the batter with a runner on 2, Jackie. He's going to want to just keep moving, get that run around.
Absolutely.
Andrew McMillan here in the batter's box. Tiger Onishi on the mound.
Oh, and there you heard the big grunt from Onishi.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Andrew McMillan. He's going to want to just put bat on ball. If not, move that run around to 3. Or even better, get him home.
Oh, gets him on the inside.
Onishi goes in with a fast down pitch, drop ball,
Yep.
beats the bat to strike out.
Really come out strong in this second tiebreaker. So McMillan is taken out. That's 2 down. And in the batter's box is Jaden Tapsell. And drives
Hits
the
it hard
ball.
to second base.
To
Oh,
Dolan.
they've done it. This could be it there. Paniki Kilburney have kept the offensive Roosters from scoring their tiebreaker run, so the score still remains at 3-3.
There you go, top of the ninth, end of the top of the ninth. No one scores. Roosters unable to put another run on the board. We are going into the bottom of the ninth at a 3-3 ball game. Tēnā mai haku mai. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. We are into the bottom of the ninth inning. It is a 3-3 ball game. This is tiebreaker inning. Paniki Kilbuni with a runner at 2.
Well, Jackie, this is a real seesaw battle between these two teams. Tiger Onishi into the batter's box, shapes the bunt. On the loose pitch, the runner goes from 2 to 3. That's a cheap base, advanced base. Roosters will be disappointed to get that now. Everything changes.
They will be. So the runner on base should be, if I'm correct, it should be Goffa, Hashi Goffa.
Ball 1.
Yes, number 2. Onishi is in the batter's box.
So Onishi's ready, but the Roosters team just want to have a talk and get this one right. They have to keep the Paniki Kilbuni at bay here, not to score. So different tactical play. They're all in. Called strike in the zone, as you can see, Jackie. The infield is all in.
All in, yeah. They're going to need a ground ball.
Yep.
Ground ball. Look, and the runner at third doesn't actually even have to go.
No,
there's none down.
No. And therefore,
he just wants the ball to be actually hit through the middle, really, or through the infield. Here we go, and just like that.
Oh, Tiger Onishi does it on the mound, but then
Tiger Onishi
and Paniki Kilbuni. Well, Jackie, they did it. They came from behind. They were at the death's door. They showed their class, really, didn't they?
They did. They showed their patience, I guess, and coming through when they needed to. But, you know, great game, I think, by Onishi. Yeah, yeah. And what an awesome game by Roosters. They held probably, arguably, one of the great teams of softball here. Fantastic for Roosters to find themselves in this position, and what a battle. They had it.
They did.
They had it.
You've got to congratulate the Roosters team.
Congratulations.
They've been good like this all week, and they've shown that. They were one game away from being in the final. They gave it all they had. 9-10 innings of great softball, but class is shown with Paniki Kilbuni. Great to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Jackie. I've enjoyed my time.
Yes, and no, before you go, tell me, who is your MVP, your player of the game?
Well, can't go past Tiger Onishi.
Yeah.
I think with his pitching, both pitches dominated, but he come through with that clutch hit, so he gets my man of the match.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. It was all about the pitches. At the end of the day, Onishi managed to hold out this Roosters team on the mound and then also win the game with that hit at the bottom of the ninth for Paniki Kilbuni, who will go into this afternoon's final, ladies and gentlemen, will be at 1 p.m. on Diamond 1. Paniki Kilbuni will face Ramblers in the Softball New Zealand Open Men's Club Championship 2026. Nami, we will see you later this afternoon.
Good deep outfield hit. Going deep, but nice.
Not quite deep enough, but a good start, as you said, Robbie. Seeing lots of pitches, and so why is that good to be taken? And hits that one into the dirt, taking that out.
Ollie Marquez, what's his name? The first baseman there,
and getting that corner. Now that's important for a
great. This is what we need. There you go.
And then gets
Comes
them
in.
on that outside pitch. They'll be happy.
Very good rotation and variation. And there you see.
There you go. We'll be happy
Got
with
a
that.
hit on the count. He got a hit on the count early with a 2-0 count. You're hit on the count.
See it again. Let's see where he takes this pitch. There you go. And he
that's
sits
deep.
on that.
Just missed. Oh.
Like all the right field court.
Yeah, that was deep in the right field there. So as you can see, he went on that out. Oh, wow. That's the last few years.
Yep.
And they've built a team around that. And there you see.
Go.
Oh, nice play. Good sacrifice bunt. That is exact.
There you go.
Oh,
and
yeah,
comes
there
on.
it goes, going deep. Oh, okay, but
Runner at two
again,
will tag up.
But then have a look at this. He gets just under it here. That was really solid hitting, but just missing for full strength to get past the left fielder. But advances the runner to throw.
Advances the runner. And that's again what all you need to do. Nice pitch there.
That was fantastic change up there. And good young players.
Oh, and just taking a swing at that. Won't be happy against a team such as PK, yeah?
Yep, that's every pitcher's dream is to mix it. Pitcher's wide outside the zone that time, so as long as he keeps within that.
There's that change up again, and he gets onto
nice.
that.
Fantastic. But on that pitch location, he just let it hang in there too long. But Goffer was good enough. Nishi. Oh, here we go on a loose pitch. But is he down? Oh, that should have been taken. There, it was an accurate throw. And if you look at it here he's running in, thinking he's strolling in, then realises he has to dip. Look at that. Just snatches that out a bit. He'll be disappointed, Jono, but hey, plenty of time to get that back. That, in my view, should have been an out. Designated
player.
But as you know, the designated player could have been tempted to throw it right.
There we go. And ground ball hit to first to get a runner on base, but both teams unable to score, and there we see a strikeout.
Yeah, you know, some variant around a bit. You know,
And
so
gets that strike. Whoa, and hitting that hard, foul.
wow.
Oh, and going over the fence, but it's foul.
That look, you know, just
There we go. Ooh, and
wow.
got that.
Batter's reaction, as you can see, here's the replay there. Comes in. Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh, did look tight.
Yeah, it looked tight. Could have been a 50-50 call, but called strike in the zone for a strikeout.
Bottom of the third, we will be back at the top of the third, and still no score in the semi-final.
And Pepanui.
And hits that out the middle, comes up with a hit.
A big advantage here. He gets that pitch, just leans back onto it, just pushes it through the zone, right up the middle there. Great disciplined batting, good lead-off batting.
And then we... Ooh, did he go? No.
Ooh, pitching from the pitcher there. Kenta Aso on the mound for the Roosters. Into the better box, Jerome Ramaki. They're just having a bit of a chat here how they're going to play this. I imagine what they'll be talking about is an interesting battle here, Jackie. Oh, he goes hard at that.
Oh, there you go. There we see that ground
there.
ball. Do we see a double?
Yeah!
Gets them out of the inning. Great job there, Robbie.
No, just what we... Oh, there you go.
There we
That's
go. I mentioned, what will the coaches be saying to their teams right
as
now?
many as you can and get into that count of 3-2. Good at bat, back to even. Lets it go and then drives through it and steal.
And he's off.
Nice steal, nice steal. They couldn't bunt him around there.
No.
They did the next high risk, but
They like when a runner's in scoring position. There we go. And just caught Jonathan Little in the batter's box. Oh, little pass ball.
Yes, here we go. Ooh, just missed it. Fantastic! Heads up
Yes!
Look at this. You've never seen this.
Between Paniki Kilbirnie and Roosters, we're going to throw you down to an interview with game by Asol. Here we see the replay. Yes, and just too far inside. A good turn of bat. Yeah, right there.
Check swing. 2 down.
Yeah, and he gets him.
Kenta Aso comes in and strikes out Joel Harris too. The scorer has made quick work.
Momentum.
Winding up here. Really driving through there. Comes in, releases the pitch. Got it.
Balls going deeper in the count. Here we go. We see a hit to left field and call.
Come for it.
That's what we come for.
Oh, there could be trouble.
And he gets a hit.
It is.
Gets a hit. Oh, he's gonna...
Ball.
Oh, and hits the ball hard. Beautiful hit there by...
That's a runner on that tight single by Joseph Hall, and he dives in here. He is safe without the throw being contested. Joseph Hall, Tyrone Bartarello for a hard hit down the third base line. Runners now at 1 and 2. They doesn't allow them for that double play, but they get the routine 1 out. For 2 down, do we have 2 down?
We have 2 down, that's correct. Yeah, and I think also what it will do is give them... So hit up the middle, I can take it myself.
Good strike. Oh, wow, that was very disciplined batting from Johnny Little. Tiger Onishi will be disappointed.
But, you know, this is what it's all about. It's the battle between the pitchers and the hitters, yeah? And that all started on the back of Joseph Hall. Joseph Hall making to make that the third out. But finishing.
Because if they score, it doesn't matter.
Oh, gets him on that pitch.
Kenta Aso, who beats the bat of Aaron Gollan. So...
we are back to the top of the order. So, throughout the whole game.
It's Roosters 3, Paniki Kilbirnie 2.
And just like that. And was patient in the batter's box to be able to come up with that hit. Picked it up. Yeah.
Late called ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch.
There! Oh, no.
Oh, no. This, ladies and gentlemen, he winds it up on a 3-2 ball count. Ooh, and pitches outside. Jerome Ramaki. Oh,
there you go. Oh, that's up the middle.
Jerome Ramaki ties the game up for Paniki. Look at this. He comes in, it comes down, and he puts it up the middle. Just all he has to do. It rolling through between the shortstop and the second base. Both diving at it. But that allows the run to score. It is a tie. We've got a tied ball game here. It is Roosters 3, Paniki Kilbirnie 3. The momentum is really swung now.
The momentum has shifted. This Paniki to step up. Yeah.
They have. You know, during the game, both Riley Marks for them.
Right there.
He gets it in there.
Yes, and gets the out at home. Beautiful play on that one, Robbie. Really charging in and then throwing on the run. Here we see catcher taking the ball, making sure he gets the out into another tiebreaker inning. Right there. And ground ball.
There we go.
And goes to
nice
2.
Play from the shortstop.
Beautiful play.
Wow, that was...
Oh, gets him on the inside.
Goes in with a
infield. Here we go, and just like that.
Oh, Tiger Onishi does it on the mound, but then
Tiger Onishi
and Paniki Kilbirnie. Well, Jackie, they did it. They came from behind. They were at the death's door. They showed their class.
Battle, they had it.
They did.
They had
it. They've
been
good like this all week, and they've shown that. They will.